Welcome back to the lecture session on module number 3, transformers. Okay, there we have already learnt about all the theoretical aspects relating to transformers and the corresponding equations, vector diagram, everything. Now we shall look into the numerical problems that may likely to appear for the examination. Okay, now I have already circulated the tutorial sheet of this transformers, both the soft copy as well the hard copy. So just go through the tutorial sheet. I will be solving the problems one after the other. Okay, so welcome to this lecture video on numerical problems on transformer. I am your faculty Rajiv. Let us see first problem. So in this problem, let us read the problem. Okay, a single phase transformer has 400 primary and 1000 secondary turns. So a single phase transformer has given, it has totally 400 primary turns. 400 primary turns means, say N1 is equal to 400 and 1000 secondary turns. 1000 secondary turns means N2 is equal to 1000. Okay, totally this they have given. Next, the net cross sectional area of the core is 60 centimeter square. So what is the net cross sectional area of the core? So let us say this A is equal to 60 centimeter square. Okay, if the primary winding is connected to a 500 volt AC supply at 50 Hertz, so they have given F is equal to 500 Hertz, F is equal to 500 Hertz, 50 Hertz, 50 Hertz, and primary supply voltage is V1 is equal to 500 volt. Okay, 500 volt. Calculate the value of B max. So what is B max? B max is the maximum flux density in the core. Maximum flux density in the core, B max in the core, and the EMF induced in the secondary winding. So EMF induced in the secondary winding is question mark. So to calculate B max, first we have to calculate phi max. What is the formula for B max? B max is equal to phi max divided by A. Phi max divided by A. Flux by area is flux density. Okay. E2 is the secondary voltage. To calculate the flux, can you able to remember the formula which you can use? The better formula is the EMF equation. So first we shall calculate E2, then we shall calculate the B max. Okay. So we have transformation equation E2 by E1 is equal to N2 by N1. You have already known this. So in the problem, data of N2 and N1 is given. So E1 is also given. Okay, the primary voltage is also given. That implies, so E2 is equal to, what is N2 by N1? N2 is equal to 1000 divided by 400 into by N1 into E1. E1 is 500 volt. Okay, 500 volt. 500. So what is E2 now? E2 is equal to 1000 divided by 400. 1000 divided by 400. 1000 divided by 400. N2 by N1. Right now, secondary turns is 1000 divided by 400 into primary is how much? 500 volts. 500. So 1250 volts is the secondary induced voltage. 1250 is the open circuit voltage of the secondary. Okay, secondary induced voltage. Now this is ruled out. Now what you have to calculate? B max. For this B max, we know that the EMF equation of a transformer E1 is equal to 4.44 into F into phi m into N1, so and so volts. This you know. Okay. Now E1 is equal to 4.44 into F. How much F they have given? F is equal to 50 hertz into 50 into 5m. 5m you have to calculate, let it be 5m and into n1. n1 is what? n1 is equal to 400. 400 is equal to what is V1? V1 is equal to 500. So now 5m is equal to 500 divided by 4.44 into 50 into 400. 4.44 into 50 into 400. 500 divided by. So what is, how much 5m will be? 500 divided by 4.44 into 50 into 400 is equal to, excuse me, 500 divided by 4.44 into 50 into 400. It comes around 5.63 milliwebers. 5.63 milliwebers into 10 to the power minus 3 webers. Okay, now what you have to calculate? B max is equal to 5 max divided by area. What is 5 max? 5.63 into 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 60. So now divided by 60, 9.38, that implies 9.3843 into 10 to the power of minus 0.5 Weber per centimeter square. If you want it in Weber per meter square, what you have to do? If you write till here, you will get marks, no problem. So Weber per meter square is nothing but Tesla, another unit, Tesla. So if you want to calculate in Weber per meter square, you have to do like this: B max. So we shall go to another page. B max is equal to, so 5.63 into 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 60, right? 60 centimeter square. If you want to convert that into meter square, what you have to do? Centimeter square. So you have to multiply this by 10 to the power of minus 2 to the power of 2, right? Centimeter square. Now it will come around 10 to the power of minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 is so and so meter square. So now it will go like this here. 60 in 10 to the power of minus 2 to the power of 2 is minus 4 into 60, okay, into 60. 5.63 into 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by answer. How much? 0.9383. 0.9383. Okay, 9383 Weber per meter square, or 0.9383 Tesla. Okay, this is the solution of the first problem. We shall see next problem, problem number 2. Hope this problem solution you have understood. So here in the statement, let us look into the statement. A 250 kVA 11,000 bar 415 volt 50 hertz 11,000 bar 415 volt 50 hertz single phase transformer has 80 turns on the secondary. 80 turns on the secondary. So what are the given data? First we shall write it. Okay, so they have given N2. N2 is number of turns on the secondary, 80. And also they have given what is the rating of the transformer, kVA. kVA is equal to, rating is equal to 250 kVA. 250 kVA is the rating. Okay, 250 kVA is the rating. Next, 11,000 bar 415 volt. So 11,000 is V1. What is V2? 415 volt is the V2. And they have given the frequency. Frequency is 50 hertz. 50 hertz. Okay, single phase transformer. Calculate the rated primary and secondary current. First, what I have to calculate? Rated primary and secondary currents. Question mark. Okay, let us find I1 and I2 first. It's very simple. We know that I1 divided by I2 is equal to E2 by E1 is equal to N2 by N1. We know this formula. So, but you have already 415 divided by 11,000. You can substitute here. But to calculate one either primary or secondary, you should know any one of the current. By using these given data, it's difficult to calculate any one of the current. For that, what you have to do, there is one more hint they have given. They have given its rating is 250 kVA. So what is the rating of the transformer? 250 kVA. 250 into 10 to the power of 3 must be equal to, what is kVA? kVA is called the apparent power. Apparent power must be equal to product of voltage and current in a single phase system. Right? What is the product of voltage and current? Primary voltage is 11,000 and primary current is I1. You can take like this also, 250 into 10 to the power of 3, 415 into I2. Whichever is convenient, you can take it. But as from the definition of the transformer, power in the primary and the secondary remains the same. So 250 into 10 to the power of 3. So I1 is equal to 250 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by 11,000. So 250 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by 11,000. How much it will come around? 250 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by 11,000. How much it comes? 22.72 amps. Okay, 22.72 amps. 22.72 amps. Now it is easy to calculate I2 also. No, now you use this formula. So I2 is equal to I1 into so if I2 goes this side, E2 by E1 will come this come to the denominator, then E1 divided by E2, right? Now, so what is I1? 22.72 into E1 by E2 is how much? E1 by E2 is 11,000 by 415, right? 11,000 divided by 415. How much? I2 is equal to, let us check how much it will come around. It's very simple. 11,000 divided by 415 into 22.72. It will come around 602.21. 602.21 amperes. Okay, this is the usually while solving the problem you should have an habit of writing the units. Don't write only the number or the numerical value. Okay, now you have calculated I1 and I2. What else they have calculated to be calculated in the problem? Number 2 is, second bit is number of primary turns. It's very simple. You have to calculate. N1 is question mark they are asking. So again you use this formula. So N1 is equal to, so now we shall go to next page. Number of primary turns. N1 is equal to, now again N2 into E1 by E2, right? E1 by E2. N1 this side, N1 it will go to this side. So N2 divided by E2 by E1, E1 by E2. So again the same thing. What is N2 they have given? N2 is equal to 80 tons into 11,000 by 415. 11,000 by 415. How much it will come? Let us see. 11,000 divided by 415. It comes around 26.5 into 80. It comes around 2120.48. 2120.48 tons. Usually number of tons will not be in decimals. So 2121 tons. Okay. 121 or 20 tons. Okay, you can write like that. Usually it is approximated to 20 only because it is 20 tons. So next what they have as the maximum value of the flux you have to calculate. Maximum value of the flux you have to calculate. So for that we shall go here. Number 3, maximum value of the flux. If it comes, your mind should strike at the EMF equation, either applied to primary or secondary. Usually I will take it for primary. So E1 is equal to 4.44 into F into phi m into N1, right? So what is E1? E1 is equal to 11,000 4.44 into 50 into what is phi m? We have to calculate. And N1 is what? How much? N1 just now we have calculated 2120. Now phi m is equal to 11,000 divided by 4.44 into 50 into 2120. It's very simple. So now phi m is equal to, let us see how much it will come around. 11,000 divided by open bracket 4.44 into 50 into 2120, right? Yes. So now it will come around 0.0233 Webers. 0.0223 Webers, that is equal to 23.3